Off to Caldwin's Bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later. Just climb aboard when you're ready. What do you think, Corvo? Caldwin's Bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Gunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive, he's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know? Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready. Assuming...
Yeah, I know. But if we do see someone, then what? We say something? Remind them about curfew?
You don't remind them. You chase them down, and you give them a severely deadly beating is what?
Okay, yeah, I got it. No point yelling at me. Severely deadly beating.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens, no pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise. Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now... No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens, no pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise. citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Baldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Baldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Did you hear Morris was dragged off by the overseers for some black magic nonsense? You're such a choffer. Nobody's making rounds over here? Huh?
No, stupid goddamn government somehow. That's it.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Baldwin Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Baldwin Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise. citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Baldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Baldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Seen anything scary? Blow off. Better make a pass over here.
No, stupid goddamn stubborn son of a gun.
Curse the plague and this blasted curfew. How is it? And a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. And a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right, and the weepers are worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to debate me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll profit. A smart man can come out ahead, even in the time of peace. Sure.
Who's over?
Guard! To me!
Firing!
You're going down! Clear the line!
Consequences of our position is 473. 473.
What the? What in the?
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people... Anton Sokolov has made it. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
Yeah, he came through earlier. Made us all touch the charger and left the clear.
Okay, good. We can't lose any more men to the Ark pylons. Touch the charger before your shift when the duty officer brings it by, and the Ark pylon will fry you.
Those things? Give me the will.
Need these things to keep a gang of kids down. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live past 20. So why be scared of anything?
Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
Hit him! Assassin, help! Stand clear!
Gotta bleed.
We've got you now. Firing. Clear the line.
Huh? What the void was that? What was that? Keep skulking around. Everything's tickety-boo. I'll get to the bottom of this. Keep skulking around.
I'm going to find you, whoever you are. And then I'll demonstrate your failures. Know you're here.
I'll find you. Shit! Someone's dead!
We know you're here.
I'll find you. You want
Just die!
When I it's gonna be. Bring the alarm.
Such a wondrous symbol of the progress we've made.
What's going on there?
If you say so, sir. And remember, guardsmen, you must make sure they keep turning. It would look very bad on your record. Very bad indeed. Should the factory shut down your launch. Yes, sir.
everything. Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Indeed, I believe so.
I'll feed your heart to the hounds. To me. Whiskey for a week if you kill him.
Eat metal! Take that!
Don't say I didn't try.
Impossible!
Way to get rid of the rats. What else we got back here?
I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone locks, and I building a structure.
The screams are evidence we have done our job.
You know, Guardsman, I don't care for you very much.
What the fuck? Help! Watch out! Stand clear!
Why is it he always asks for healthy
Citizens. If you follow my meaning, sir.
You have no mind for natural philosophy. Obviously, it's because
ones already sick with plague don't live long enough to provide Sokolov
Half the
with any
city's
useful
dead.
information.
It's just
We'll
the
make
shit.
it 3 more months.
Like that one.
Okay, safe behind the painting of 294. 294.
Hey, she was easy to look at. Seemed nice enough. She has to die. So warlike too.
Now you listen to me. It's none of our concern how, why, or things. And if you want your elixir rations, then I suggest you stop your wondering. These are pigs. Pigs for Sokolov's experiments. And pigs mean nothing to me. Understand?
Probably.
Right. I mean, why worry about a couple of discussions down the way, you know? Later. Better back on the top of the
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Indeed, I believe so.
been word of a ruckus. No details yet.
Huh? Someone help me out!
Promotion for the man who kills them all.
Help me look for him.
Flank him!
Help me
Guard,
find
stay.
him. Let's beat him to the house.
Here you are.
Firing.
Get him!
Open the alarm, now! Get behind him!
Take out his legs.
Clear the line!
You gotta bleed.
Stand clear! Watch it!
Firing.
Push him.
Stand clear! Clear the line!
Firing.
Watch him.
We're not taking this one alive!
Watch it.
Stand clear!
Bastard.
Firing.
Hit him.
Stand clear!
Firing.
Watch it.
Watch out! Stand clear!
I don't know who you are or why you did this for me, but listen. Nearby, there's a partially collapsed building. Up on what used to be the 3rd floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there. Behind the painting, there's a safe, and the code is 294.
You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off. Set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Corporal. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The ascent...
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, looking through the lock. I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the Watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights.
Royal Physician.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Sorry, Sokolov.
No, not rats. Stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course. You already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yes, you will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. Corvo, if you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me. I knew Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually liked me.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Say what you will, the royal physician knows his wine.
Of course, he doesn't. But that's not for young people.
You require my unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready? I'll be here when you decide to go. Something nasty in the water down there. Eating the corpses. Hagfish, probably. Better be. Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours lets you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.